Going over to the business blunder of the day, you have Hertz still feeling the hurt from their Tesla purchase a couple years back. Which, yeah, for a rental car company, if you have to drive and worry about people not charging the car, I mean that alone to me was a big red flag of, do you think this is a really good idea? Don't get me wrong, it's great PR for Tesla. Got their stock to jump up a couple of years ago. It's revolutionary to have a large, massive fleet order for an EV manufacturer for the actual renting industry. Now this comes to us thanks to Teslarati.com. They have a little picture of little Tesla cars right there. Now, this is also thanks to Joey Klender, who's a writer over there, saying, quote, Hertz continues to get thrashed by EVs, updates, plan for massive fire sale. Now, say, quote, Hertz revealed during its Q3 earnings call that it's continuing to get thrashed by massive electric vehicle purchases it made several years ago, as value of the EV fleet continues to depreciate, which that's another issue, is that they're depreciating at a much greater rate than traditional internal combustion engine type of vehicle. They say, quote, in October 2021, Hertz announced that it bought 100,000 EVs from Tesla for, geez Louise, $4.2 billion, which, well, I'm not the best at math. Let's pull up the calculator here. And well, actually, it'll be a good math lesson, especially for people who went to the public school system like myself. So 4.2 billion, let's see. Throw that in the calculator, divided by 100,000. And that will give us our cost per vehicle. We've now done more good than some public schools in the United States, which is quite depressing, actually, when I think about it. But they're very busy teaching gender stuff and indoctrinating kids. Reason 9 billionth to homeschool your kids, but I partially digress. Now that gives us cost a unit of $42,000 per EV. Now they say, scrolling down here really quick though, which, yeah, that seems about average. And it's one of those things where, yeah, Elon historically does not give any discounts, even to himself or family members. Yeah, 100,000, 200 million, 4 billion, about 100,000 EVs. I'm actually a little shocked myself. Yeah. Yeah, let's just say if they were to do that deal with GM or Ford or one of the big, automobile companies, they get an even steeper, they get a big discount price per unit, like most things in life. Now they say, quote, it was the rental's attempt to adding sustainable powertrains to its fleet as it went to Tesla because of the company's prowess in the industry. However, massive price cuts from Tesla lineup brought in large-scale losses to Hertz as the value of the fleet was reduced overnight. Since then, the company has been struggling with the effects of the purchase, which also include EVs from Polestar, which about 10 people have bought those past couple of years, on the spin-off from Volvo, used to be the parent company. Initially, Hertz was doing all well with the EV strategy, but it lost its CEO and decided to begin a fire sale of the EVs in an effort to limit the losses. In January 2024, Hertz said it had come to a, quote, strategic decision to begin selling EVs, attempting to recoup losses and put a bandage over the damage it had already felt. It continued this plan in August, as it said it would, quote, sell tens of thousands of EVs in its fleet to help diminish the losses. Things have continued, and now the goal of how many now it has a goal of how many EVs it wants to have as fleet by the end of 2024 during the company's earnings calls, and will likely be finished by EV sales by the end of 2025. Now, Hertz aims to sell 30,000 EVs by the end of 2024, and it aims to have a small fleet that will align with how many EVs it rents out to customers, not an over-concentration of the powertrain, which, yeah, again, I'm not sure how many people want to rent these, especially, one of the biggest detriments of renting vehicles is so many people don't put gas in the darn car, which kind of similar to how people back in my day, they didn't actually rewind the VHS tape, so you'd have a fine where they use a video cassette, which, yeah, they actually use magnetic tape for videos back in the day, I tell you what. But it'd be an inconvenience to the store. They charge a premium for that because, again, it's going to cost them time, money, and energy. And with EVs, so many people don't put enough gas in the cars. That's going to be a huge bottleneck in terms of, you have people return the EVs. It takes more than about how much time does it take to refill a car? A minute? And yet for an EV, what's it going to take? Hours to potentially, depending on how depleted the batteries are. So to me, in terms of like a rental fleet, that's why I'd be pretty hesitant on doing like a mass rollout. Now, they say that, quote, in an earnings call, was not friendly in regards to the company's finances as well. It reported a net loss of 68 cents per share, while Wall Street estimated a loss of 46 cents per share. So, yeah, that's even really, really bad for the company. And another thing is long-term, we'll see what the long-term maintenance costs of these vehicles are. But yeah, Tesla, good for Tesla. They made the sale, don't get me wrong. But yeah, from Hertz to go all in, they're still struggling to get these off the books, still costing depreciation and value loss. Yeah, I gotta say Hertz going all in and still having to deal with this issue. Gotta say this is certainly the business blunder of the day. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.